Kirby came, my Kirby brother. And it's like, we get so many different people coming out of state. Talking about Hyuga, he's already on the stream against a local Jayce, who's a Marth main. And he plays Robin too.
He mains Marth and Marth accessories.
Marth and Marth accessory.
Which, honestly, I see no reason for him to not go Marth with this particular matchup.
Okay, so why is that? Tell me why Marth is good.
Roy gets destroyed, at least from my experience. Robin is at best. Lucina would probably, I'd say either Lucina or Marth, because if he goes Marth, he gets rewards off of spacing. If he goes Lucina, he doesn't have to worry about spacing because the power is all around the blade.
Okay, and he wants to space against Toon, who's a master of spacing?
A particular type of spacing.
So what I'm asking is, what can Jayce do to get around the wave of projectiles, the wall of projectiles that Hyuga likes to send out to set himself up into traps? What can Jayce do?
Perfect shield.
Okay.
Like that is the one thing that, like, playing against Cisco Kid is, if you're able to consistently perfect shield stuff and then not get up air 3 times in a row.
Yeah, as we're seeing, it doesn't even matter. Hyuga not relying on his projectiles, just going right in and calling Jayce out with this onslaught of up tilts into aerials and then that bomb to forward smash to take the stock.
Yeah, like,
I mean forward air, my bad.
Well, it kind of is a forward smash. Hits pretty hard, but he needs to be paid whenever he knows that he's gonna throw like a bomb or throw his boomerang.
Yeah.
Like whenever he's grounded, which I also feel is a very important part of this, because all things considered, I mean, you just cannot shield in the air.
Yeah, yeah, he hasn't had a chance to get back down to the ground. Hyuga's
Yo,
done
the
such a
upbeat
fantastic
battles.
job of keeping Jayce in the air with these aerials, with these tilts, with that bomb and 2 aerials, and Jayce unable to really get much started other than that that dancing blade he had at the beginning of the game.
Oh, that was
possibly a poor DI there. I don't think that should have killed just then. It's a strong back throw. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like that shouldn't have killed there.
That was a. I'm gonna leave that with a Q right there.
I think he may have DI just straight up all the way to the right. But Hyuga, we did a completely different game plan than I was expecting. Not really utilizing those projectiles and just throwing out consistent hitboxes to keep Jayce into the air and then punish him until he was ready to throw out that bomb that led into another aerial that would net him the kill.
Yeah. Like I said, my own like inflections of playing with Cisco Kid, who is like very.
Man, we got a replay of
Shades
top
of
8.
Gibbous, Shades of Gibbous and
Okay, this is a replay of top 8. Is this the same Wii U? Is this the exact same Wii U from top 8? Are you serious? So for those of you guys that, this is the same stage too? Oh my gosh, something about Duck Hunt. So it happened again. They're like, no, you are not counter-picking Duck Hunt. No.
Why?
For those of you guys who don't know, this exact same thing happened in the top 8 set at Low Tier City 4 with ESAM against our very own pay-to-play with Gibbous. Right when Gibbous counterpicked him to Duck Hunt, it was like, no. Or it was Gamer. It was some. I think it was either Gamer or Duck Hunt. It was Duck Hunt. Yes. And it's just like, no. It's like, okay, you guys can get back in briefly, but I said no Duck Hunt. And they're like, okay, but we just want to play it. I said no Duck Hunt, though.
One thing I actually found pretty hilarious, the duck sounds are still playing.
Yo, but no Duck Hunt, though.
Yeah.
No Duck Hunt, though.
I wonder when America will actually catch on about the ridiculous stuff that that Duck Hunt actually has, the character himself.
Oh, man. Okay, so we all know that he's ridiculous, but he's just bad. He has good things, but he's just bad.
His setups are deadly.
He has nothing redeeming. So what makes a top tier in this game is how easy they are and how good they are. When you have a character like Duck Hunt who has a higher skill cap, I will say, that doesn't necessarily make him a great character. It just means he's hard to play.
Well, yeah, Duck Hunt is relatively unknown, but I mean, I think America kind of started catching on whenever I'm Hip 3-0'd Tyrant rather dominantly at 2GDT Mexico Saga.
But I said no Duck Hunt, though.
But he Duck Hunted.
I said no Duck Hunt, though. What are you doing?
Oh, it looks like we might actually have a match now.
Trying to play on Duck Hunt? Okay, I guess the Wii U's like, okay, you guys are just never going to give up unless you play on Duck Hunt now. All right. Oh, you swapped disc. Oh, it's probably the okay. That disc was like no duck hunt. Watch, it's going to infect this disc. But never mind. Getting back into the match.
Like get a case of Poker Rust.
Right? The Wii U is infected with Poke Rust now. Or no, Duck Hunt Rust. Okay, so
Ducker Rust.
Ducker Rust. So why do you think Jayce counterpicked to this stage?
Ducks.
What are the Ducks going to do to benefit Jayce in this matchup?
The Ducks are going to
Other than just getting the same kill option from Hyuga.
The Ducks are super random, but they do have the potential of blocking the various projectiles that he likes to throw out.
Yeah.
That Hyuga will throw out on a very consistent occasion.
Okay, we also see him doing a lot better. Hyuga didn't even get over 60% that last game, getting close to those kill percents. If Jayce is able to keep himself out of the air, he may be able to net a stock, possibly even get the second game, but Hyuga just doesn't want to allow him to get to that area. That back air off of the stage is going to be the final stock of this set. Jayce just unable to keep himself on the ground.
Yeah. And that is definitely one thing that you do have to do, not only against Toon Link, but characters who are projectile heavy, like Link himself, and even like Duck Hunt. Just stay grounded.
Yeah.
Because you can't shield stuff in the air. You can air dodge, but you know an air dodge can be baited, and then you just get kind of wrecked.
Very true. Like relying too much, like compared to like games like Melee. We got so lucky in this game where you can air dodge so many times, but it's also one of the most dangerous things you can do. Overutilizing that air dodge can put you in the most dangerous of situations. So what we gained in, more, I guess, leeway in the air, we've also lost in, I guess, when players can read those air dodges.
You base it. Don't worry, Jayce. You tried your best.
I believe you almost had it. You almost had that second game. You almost got a stock. Is it really? What? Don't you have Lucina? Oh no, Robin. Can't you use Robin? Yeah, I guess. But I mean, yeah, I can agree.